So
Damn it all.
we've just finished dealing with the pair of goblins who are plaguing our heroes as they attempted to scale the rock face. That appears to be the way the goblins have traversed to their lair.
So we need to get over this wall, boys.
Well, we have a rope. Secure
Let's
it
use
there.
it.
Yeah, whoever's good at climbing, climb first, so you can hold me my ass up.
What? I heard a lot of words were running through your head there, eh?
Yep, I had to catch up.
Okay, anybody want to start this thing? Who's a good climber? It's not me.
Well, Bob has already scaled most of the way up before, so you can get up at least as far as you were before without any trouble. Why don't you just give us a quick, very simple roll just to see if you can clear that last couple of feet that you need to get to the top.
I was gonna be a climber once, but then I took a rock to the head.
No.
That's it, you're fired.
That's a little bit of a stretch.
No.
I mean, I got the reference, but yeesh.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's a Sikh joke.
He's blushing.
All right, excellent. So you're up at the top. You've got your rope. It's still sort of tied intermittently along the face, but you're now in a much better position to help the others up than you were when you were attacked by the goblins.
Well, before they start climbing up, first thing I'm gonna do is probably look around, see what I see, and then tie off the rope.
Very good. The scenery doesn't change much when you get up on top of this face, but you can tell now that there is a very clear path that the goblins have apparently made a habit of using that almost certainly leads to a cave that they call home, and it's probably not too far away either.
Is there like handicap access to this wall? Getting up to it?
The goblins eat their handicapped. So no, there isn't.
Nope.
Do we get any kind of synergy bonus for having the rope already there and having someone up top?
Yes, now climbing is no check. It just takes about 5 minutes each for you to get up.
That's it, I'm climbing.
Oh,
See
good.
you.
Why?
Yeah,
While they
There's no check.
there you go. While they climb up, I'm gonna keep my bow like drawn and just be on the lookout.
Absolutely. Yes. Bob did the work for all of you, so now ascending is a trivial matter. And in about 10 minutes, all of you are now sitting pretty on top of the rock face.
Gonna tell us to climb down again. I'm gonna be pissed.
Make you climb back up again.
Now, the only question before you continue following the goblins is whether or not you want to leave the rope there for an easier descent, or if you want to pull it up after you for a slightly more concealed position.
So do we think we'll have to leave in a hurry? Is the question.
Well, that's the thing, though. How long would it actually take to kick the rope over and just rappel down?
So let's leave it tied but coiled and hidden, maybe?
Not a bad idea.
And leave it in tightly wound coil on the ground.
Like some leaves over it or something.
He
I don't
talks
know,
about
I'm
ropes.
I'm not the one who can hide stuff.
Build a wall on top of it. That'll hide it.
Sounds great.
Not too much trouble. You do what you can to sort of cover it with some dirt and rocks after securing it to a large boulder at the top of the face. Now, the path from here is well trodden, so you don't even need to check to follow the goblin path. You only continue on for about what you suspect to be a quarter or a third of a mile before you see up ahead of you the path turn and descend into a cave.
Sweet, a cave.
So, can we see inside the cave? from where we are?
No, you cannot. You can only see the entrance to it.
Well, I think we should get at least to the entrance, boys. What do you think?
Very quietly and carefully. Maybe
Well-
one person should go up and check it out.
I wonder if a rogue could do that.
Wonder if we have some sort of sneaky
I don't know,
tiny
do
person,
Probably
Okay.
not.
I
a
am
really
going
small, insignificant character or something.
to... Can I roll a spot check to see if I can see anything in the entrance?
Yes.
Wish me luck. Oh, I see everything.
It's very small, but there is a clear signpost in the form of a string of black beads
Oh, yeah.
hanging just a few feet within the cave.
Gentlemen, I see some black beads. And if you remember, these are the same black beads that we found when looking for the dynamite, or looking for the dynamite in the warehouse.
Thank you, Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was such a long time ago. I totally forgot.
Well, we slept, so remember, it's possible you could forget that.
You're
Ah,
right.
yeah.
My wisdom isn't that high.
So, I recommend that we get into this cave and formulate some type of plan. Would you guys prefer to stay behind, or do you want to come with me?
Why don't you go in, check it out,
Great.
and come back and report to us, and we'll be ready to rush in if you scream like a little girl.
Okay. So
Which
can
seems likely.
I move silently towards the cave?
You can roll to attempt to do that. Absolutely.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh, was that the 17? I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
And so I've sort of rolled ahead of time for the goblins to know what their perception is. So I know if the goblins are aware or not of your presence.
Okay.
You, however, only know that you are attempting to be stealthy and you have achieved a moderate level of success.
Okay.
As you reach the entrance to the cave and begin to footpad your way very quietly inside, you begin to hear the sounds of arguing in a language that you do not understand, but it sounds gruff and violent. Well, rhetorically violent. There aren't sounds of violence.
Okay. Can I search for traps before I go any further?
Absolutely.
Would that be just the search skill?
Search or thievery, you can use either when you're searching for traps specifically.
I don't have a thievery showing up as an option.
That's not a skill
Thievery.
in 3.5.
Ah, my mistake. Search it is then.
Okay, cool. E.
So, as far as you can tell, there aren't any traps.
Okay. I am going to I don't know what to do. I'm nervous. I'm going to try to listen more, using a skill check to see if I can hear additional voices. You mentioned I heard two talking back and forth.
Correct.
So if
One higher pitched and one lower pitched.
okay, I'd like to listen more carefully if I can roll for that.
Sure.
12.
Okay. You can intuit, though you can't understand, that the high-pitched voice is panicked and concerned, and the low-pitched voice is gruff and condescending.
Interesting.
Sounds like me.
Because what I'm kind of thinking is, I'm thinking either they're aware now that those two guys we took out earlier have not returned and are a little bit freaked out,
One of them
or
ran back, so.
oh yeah, he did run back. Okay, so he's probably telling him that's why he's panicked. Never mind, my whole thought process has changed. So I imagine that they're probably rallying the troops and I want to come back to my group and let them know that I hear some individuals inside, but I'm fairly confident that we're not just going to see 2 of them if we breach this cave.
Indeed.
Well,
In fact,
we would probably be better off fighting them out here in the open rather than going into the cave.
So, would you guys like me to make some noise and run? Is that what you're asking?
Well, I'm pretty good at providing a distraction if we want to do that. If everyone's cool with that plan.
presumably at this point, Grigor has moved silently out of the cave and is now huddling with the others.
Yeah.
So feel free to talk freely in character to plan your next actions.
I'll pull out my fiddle and say, I could probably draw them out.
With your...
Alright.
Yeah, I'm done.
My awesome fiddle playing? Okay, everyone hide. I'll get out in the open and start playing, and then just ambush them when they come out to see what the hell's going on.
Okay.
Being that I'm the
Second.
quote-unquote military ranger, my suggestion is we have, let's see here, we put him in the middle towards the entrance, maybe 10 feet back, have both of you on either side, and I'll have my bow and be behind him, ready to take a shot.
Breach and clear.
You got it. So if we draw them out, we just, go to town, unless they're gonna, kind of hide at the opening of the cave. And I'll hide.
And I would like... Alright, sounds good. Sounds like a plan, I think.
I'm the military
I'm
guy
going
here.
to, okay. So are we going to... Alright, what? We're going to do it then? Is that what you're saying?
You got it.
Okay.
Now, do we have to roll to hide?
Yes.
I'll hide in plain sight. Pretend I'm a tree.
Think leafy. Think leafy.
Yeah. But actually,
Alright.
Actually,
I'm gonna
well,
situate myself in position.
Well, hold
about
on a
10 feet
second.
From,
Tom, can we get a clear board up here? I want to kind of explain the way I want to do this.
Yep, already working on it.
Awesome. Can you
Where you
draw me like a quick mouth to the cave? Something like
Yes.
Mm.
Okay, so we'll say that the cave entrance is here. And there's a rock face running along like this. And I'll draw various boulders and pieces of cover for y'all
that. Perfect.
around here. And we'll put another rock face up
Okay,
on the
so
side.
how do you ping in here in Roll20?
You just click and
Holding.
hold.
Okay, there we go. All right, so like Odd here, Grelite here, have Jury here, and I will hide somewhere over here to take a shot.
I'm thinking over here by this rock face. So after they come out, I can kind of be behind the rock.
Sounds good.
You afraid of short people, little green people?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes,
Don't be racist.
I had a bad experience once.
Right. So be it.
Yeah.
All right, places,
They're my
places,
markers.
everyone.
We have one more marker that's not placed. Who is that? There we go.
There.
This is the entrance right here. This
The little
okay.
path. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hide like here,
In the
so
rock.
that if they come out here, then I can like backstab them.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna make this a really good performance too.
Okay,
I'm gonna
now,
try to sorry, go
just
ahead.
real quick, I need to know what everyone's hide rolls were.
Mine was an 11.
Hold on.
I need to roll mine. What's my height again?
Okay, so actually, I take it back. I don't need to know what your hide rolls were. I just need you to know what your hide rolls were. So, just as long as everybody knows what their hide roll was, that's enough for me.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, jury, let us hear approximately your
It won't
performance
be,
or a description of your performance?
It's going to be a jaunty tune using my fiddle and my knowledge of goblin and something they might play around the campfire and be very happy. And let's see how well I do.
Can you
Natural
please
20.
give us like a line or two of it?
Well, I don't really actually speak goblin, so I might be a little tough. But
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
you could have fooled them. They are pretty sure there is a band of like female goblin, like gypsy
Well,
traders
am
with some
sexy.
really great booze who are just randomly in their valley and want to party right now because of how effective.
Goblins Gone Wild.
Exactly.
That's what the beads are for.
That's what the beats are for.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, as the goblins come out, the song is so good that they're going to be pretty heavily distracted. Anyone who had a stealth result of more than 5, if you have 5
Just
or
enough.
less, you do not surprise the goblins. But
Got 6.
everyone who has 6 or above will surprise the goblins.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bardic skill of fascinate. No. Just to keep them. Well, actually, never mind. I didn't do that earlier, so
So how many goblins have
sorry
come
about
out?
that.
And so there are 3 goblins who have come out. They are suspicious, but they are also very intrigued, so they weren't really paying too much attention. And they get to about here before
Are we going to
Thomas
sneak attack, guys?
gives the signal, and you all get 1 surprise action before we will roll for initiative.
Okay. What's the surprise signal, Tarmus?
It's very simple. It's just
Attack!
Can't make like a
Go!
chopping motion or something like that, or yeah.
something
Are
like
you
that.
Googling for attack motions right now?
No, I'm googling the damage of my weapon because I think it's messed up.
Okay, well, I will be the first to take a leap at this if I can.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm going to go for this goblin here.
Okay.
Is that showing for you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, and I am going to use my short sword.
Very good. Now, he is flat-footed and surprised. You get all kinds of bonuses here.
Okay.
Let's see your attack roll.
Okay.
That- Sorry, attack roll is always a d20. Once
Oh, okay.
we know if you hit or not, then you'll roll damage. So
Oh, right on.
forget
Okay.
that roll. We'll pretend that roll never happened.
And do I use any of the bonuses? Like,
Base attack.
Your base attack modifier.
my base attack is 0, so great.
Psst, way to go, Odd. We haven't done this before or anything.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Ooh. Well,
Hi there.
that is a critical success. So you now roll twice, or is it just 1 roll and it's double? I think
Can I
Where
just
is it?
behead him for that?
You can check what weapon he's attacking
it
with.
most likely will, especially because you're a rogue. You get sneak attack bonuses when you're attacking opponents who are unaware of you.
Okay.
So I believe your attack roll will be 2d6 plus 2, and then we'll double that because you crit.
2d6 plus 2.
Really? 2d6
Or 2d6 plus 2d6 plus, because it's 1d6 plus 1 normally. I think the sneak attack adds an extra d6, and then we double it because it's a critical hit. That only happens on a 20, but it is cool when it happens.
Okay, so 2d6 plus 2, correct?
Correct.
God. That's
So
it?
12?
And that is 1 dead goblin.
Oh, okay. That's good then. Got it. A 1 and a 3 were my rolls. Jeez.
Awful.
Terrible.
I don't like that as much as this. Yeah, that's better for dead. Okay, he's dead. Next.
Can I do a big
Yes.
swing? I'll swing my big sword.
So
A
I'll
great
move
sword.
your,
at the goblin.
So I think you've
Because
got
I'm an
the
idiot.
ruler selected. You gotta have the arrow selected at the top of that
That's
little
someone else.
side.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Oh.
move on with my ruler
You want me to move? Is that what you're saying?
because you have moved. So there you go.
It's really difficult. There
I
we
think
go.
he's just trying to measure his sword.
Oh, that's easier.
Well, 5 feet. There you go.
All right, and I'm gonna
Alright.
move back and pull out my bow.
Okay, Tarmus, let's see your attack roll. Oh, you did. It was a miss. Sorry. Okay, you've got your bow out, Thorhorn, and Bob. What is your action during the surprise round?
I am going to shoot my, what is it, short bow, long bow? Long bow.
Okay, great. At which goblin?
Probably the one facing me right there.
All right.
Survey says 8.
8 will be a miss, unfortunately, even with your surprise bonus. Now everyone needs to roll for initiative, including the goblins. All right.
Initiative modifier again.
And these are the ones that include dex mods, right?
Yes.
$21.
2, Grigor's 21. Bob is 15. And Thorhorn is 12.
Oh, really? I rolled a 1? Son of a bitch.
Isn't that like a critical fail?
Yes. But it's initiative, so that's not...
Yeah, exactly. It's not that bad.
Not like I failed to initiate at all.
Well,
I
maybe
just
you
lie on the
fell on
ground
your
twitching.
face, just like trying to climb that rock wall.
Yes, now I'm
Okay,
paralyzed. on the
Grigor,
ground.
you act first, and because the goblins have not acted, they're still flat-footed and surprised by you.
Cool, because I was going to ask that. So I'm going to go for this goblin here now, and I'm
Yep.
going to sneak up on him, and I'm going to do the same thing. So
Right in the kidneys.
I just
Whatever
roll a
goblins
regular
have.
d20, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Jesus!
That just happened.
You just know right where to stab him.
Yeah.
Hey, can someone check Chris's dice, please?
Yeah, his
Okay, check my
randomizer
dice as
doesn't
well.
appear
Jeez.
to be too random. All right, give us the damage roll, but I'm just gonna go ahead and have that one goblin act because
All right.
that's about it. Okay, so
There it is.
this guy is freaked out. He checks over his shoulder as he takes a 5-foot step away from the gigantic fighter who is behind him.
Show me your stuff, bitch.
Hey, Chris, it's not a sneak attack this time, so it's just 1d6.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought he was
It
still
is.
unaware.
Yep. He still hasn't acted. So.
It's still a sneak attack. Okay. Never
Uh,
mind then.
Okay. 2 dead goblins. So now there are 2 corpses where his buddies were, and this guy's completely surrounded. He gives out a yelp as he lets a rock fly at you, Grigor, from his sling.
Of course
He
he
is
does.
most hastily gotten out. But I'm
Can I
pretty
quickly
sure
hide?
that, well, no, but I think it's probably going to miss. You're wearing armor of some kind, leather, presumably.
Correct.
You have a dex bonus, so the rock misses you, and we go to Bob.
Cool.
Bob will fire an arrow, and let me see if that's right. I'm showing, yeah, it's +2. There we go.
Ah, there you go.
Hey, that's a hit. Roll damage. Thohorn, you're next.
Yeah.
Assuming there are any goblins still alive when we get to you.
Yeah, there might not be.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
probably.
apparently
Yeah,
there is.
there's gonna be one.
Is this boulder high enough I can fire over?
Absolutely.
Okay. Then I'll just, oops. Do my thing and just shoot right at him.
Bam, okay.
And bam.
The arrow flies, and it is a hit.
13. Sweet! I believe it's just a D6 on a short bow.
Correct.
But you're a tiny person?
All right, that is one badly wounded goblin, but he is not quite dead yet. Tarmus.
All right, moving in for the kill.
So you
I'm gonna
bring
swing
your
my great sword, and 16.
That's a hit. Roll for damage. Actually, I take it back. Even your minimum damage is going to be enough to kill him. Your great sword down, and what happened? Tell us what happens to that poor goblin, Tarmus.
Well, because of my amazingly strong swing, the guy kind of splits in two. Right down the middle.
Trying to think of a good
There's
reference to that.
There's a little bit of blood splattered now. Makes you look even more menacing than you were before.
Yes, that's what I'm going for.
Pleased to be rewarding yourselves with 75 experience points each.
Sweet.
And that concludes this encounter. So we're out of initiative now. You can act freely and out of turn.
Sorry, how much did you say we got there?
75 each.
Three goblins that can't type worth crap here. Okay, that was good. I'm gonna look through the bodies and just see if they have anything on them.
Sure. You find a gold piece, as
Sweet.
well as 11 silver pieces, and various anklets, bracelets, and necklaces with adornments of small black feathers, black beads, a few black stones, which you suspect to be worthless. But
I'll just give us each 5 silver.
that's going to be difficult to do. You only found 11 silver.
But he has silver on
I
him.
have money on me. I can make change,
Gotcha.
So
presumably.
standing out in front of a cave where more goblins could be.
Dishing out silvers. Why not?
Here's
That's
5
all
for you.
Well, dwarves are very studious when it comes to accounts and bookkeeping. So
My character's background is very mercantile, so
That's
he's gonna make
Thought it was a
sure.
gnome.
wait, everybody,
Oh, a dwarf.
hold on.
I don't know.
Gotta
All right,
settle
not
out.
bad.
Freaking gnomes.
See him in the middle of a bar fight trying to pay his tab. Oh. Alright, so...
Well, would you guys like me to go further into this cave and...
Mine Shadow always pays his debts. Sorry, okay.
Would you guys like me to go further into this cave and see if I can spot any dynamite-related activities?
What if you throw in a torch that's lit?
Yeah, or I could throw in a torch that's lit. Can I borrow a torch? I seem to have forgotten everything, all of my possessions.
Where are your clothes at, man?
So
Like we're just now noticing he's naked.
I do have a pretty good arm. Can I borrow someone's torch, please?
He's being sarcastic.
I was making a joke. The cave was going to explode if there was dynamite in there.
Oh. Okay, I'm sneaking in. Here we go.
Yeah, all right, do it. Don't get caught.
I want to use my sneak though. This is very important.
No.
No? Are you kidding me?
Yes.
I know.
Move silently.
Okay, I'm moving silently into the cave.
Survey says yes,
18.
quite silently.
Can we get a little diagram action of what's potentially going on in and around that area?
Yeah, sure.
The lay of the land.
As it were. All right. So the cave.
The bat cave.
Continues on in this way for a short time. There are some stairs here.